Hello, we are back with another episode of Charlotte on the Scene podcast. It's your boy, my man Ant Morrow in the building. What up, baby?
What's going on, champion?
Chilling. What's up, son?
Right.
How you doing, baby?
Can't call it.
Back
Can't
at
call
it.
it.
Back at it. New episode, new week, new situation, new money. You know what I mean?
Day by day.
What's going on? Yo, throw something on you real quick, man.
What's happening?
Yo, would you rather go to the Walmart on Tryon Street or the Walmart on Wilkinson?
I'm definitely going to one on Tryon Street.
You gonna try?
I'm from Wilson. I know how they giving it up over there, bro. I don't know, man. Ain't no security. I mean, when they first opened that, me and my mama went. I was like, we ain't coming back to this for a while.
My first time going there, man, I went to the produce section. There was 4 heads of lettuce on the floor.
Yes.
And they just stayed there.
Yeah.
He wasn't picking them up. There was carrots. There was carrots in the celery section. Jalapenos where the salad, where the damn cantaloupe should be. It was a different experience because I was watching this guy posted it. He was talking about how basically the Walmart on Tryon is so bad. And I'm like, do you know about Wilkinson?
That's North Tryon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that much of a difference, but the one on Wilkinson is like known because you gotta see like the one on Wilkinson is like in the back. It's behind the shopping center.
Yep.
So it's like the neighborhood right there.
Crazy.
It's facing the neighborhood.
Crazy.
And you can't even see the Walmart from the street.
It's crazy.
So like, man, it's gonna go down because everybody like, can't nobody see nothing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So 10, 11 o'clock at night, like around now, folks gonna get up there and get the trip. And I don't know how much security they done invested in, but
they probably got top flight security. Them dudes in the back are lurking.
You gotta know where you're going over there, man.
Yeah, you got because I was over
Main
there by
streets.
I was over there by the downtown locker room, DTLR.
Yeah.
And I went there to go. I was looking there to get probably a t-shirt and some sneakers, something like that. I came out. Next thing you know, I'm hearing sirens all over the place. I saw a dude running. I'm like, oh my God, they bugging, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole situation over there is a little sketchy.
But don't think it's all, if you look at and you tuning in, man, you come to Charlotte, it ain't as bad as it used to be. But main streets only, stores, restaurants.
Yeah.
Don't go up in them neighborhoods just hanging out. Like it's still kind of, you gotta go looking for it, but it's still kind of
They are lurking for you. You gotta be on point. Your head has gotta be on a swivel.
I'm going to the Tryon one. No, Tryon ain't that much more better, but it's still though. So it's like on the main street.
Hey, make sure your head's on a swivel when you out there Wilkinson or Tryon, man. And don't go in the produce section. Just go straight to the back. Just go straight to the back. Get your condiments. Get your sodas.
Just juices and waters and
Juices
stuff.
and waters.
Don't go. I wouldn't go to the meat section. Pause.
Pause.
I wouldn't do none of that. Check the eggs in the car before you take.
Eggs.
You know
Oh my God. Oh yeah, check that.
Check the
Check
eggs
that. Check that,
in
man.
the Carlton before you leave.
Oh my gosh. Yo, so we back this week. We got a lot of topics to talk about. A lot happened this past week. First off, I want to get into this New Jersey Transit bus driver.
Let's get it.
Man, I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened, but basically, the bus driver was driving the bus, trying to do his daily duties, and of course, that's a great job in New York. You got pension, you got a good salary working for New Jersey Transit. Young man, I guess they got into it. Young man, hot to spits on the bus driver.
Yeah.
Hot to spit. It probably wasn't that just spit. It was probably just, you know what I mean?
He didn't gleed on him.
Yeah. He gave him the one. He
spit for real on
gave him the official one. So basically, the bus driver said, "The hell with that," and the bus driver decided to put hands and feet on him.
Yeah.
Not only hands and feet, elbows. Both hands. He choked them out. Basically, it was an old fashioned ass whipping at its finest.
Yeah.
I haven't seen an ass whipping like that since probably my mom whipped my ass and my grandfather got me back in '84. Sir. But anyway, but that was allegedly. But what's your take on this, Ant? Because he's a bus driver. He has a job. But if somebody spits on you, man, it's just like, what are you to do? Like, what do you really?
Exactly what he did. Beat the shit out that little boy, man. Look, hey, no disrespect, but bro, My mom worked customer service like my entire life. So like DMV, Avis rental car, a couple other jobs like
Right.
that. Worked for the school system.
Right.
And bro, like I got a real affinity towards customer service, like because my mom worked it, and I used to hate when she came home and she had a rough day because customers was giving her a hard time. Because I knew what kind of professional my mama is. She's great, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially in that field.
Right.
So like you talking about, I'm thinking like automatically when I see stuff was like I treat people with the utmost respect. I don't care if they have an attitude with me. I'm not gonna be a hole to you because I'm having like you pissing me off. I ain't perfect, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't know what them people going through.
Right. Yeah,
you don't know what Unc had going on that's driving the bus.
That's true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. That's true.
Like it could be anything, parent, like kids, wife, anything.
Anything.
Somebody could be sick. You don't know what's going on with people, man. So you gotta at least be cordial with them. I ain't saying you gotta be.
You can't spit
You know
on
what I'm saying?
You can't spit on them, though.
I don't know how you get to the point mentally. And then he an old head. Do you know how many of them kids be getting on there talking shit to him probably, bro? People saying crazy stuff to him every day. He just blacked out on it.
Blacked out. Yo,
Ain't nobody stopped the fight.
Nah, nobody stopped it. Nobody stopped
Well,
it.
like, nah, he kind of deserved. He just spit on him, and then he just took off. Like, I don't even know. He probably like, yeah, I ain't even remember what I did.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? But
So
they had to arrest him.
Yeah, they arrested him.
I don't know how old the kid was. Did they say how old he
Nah,
was?
he's probably a smart mouth teenager. You know how he probably was. You know what I mean? And he it looked like he was a teenager, but
He was definitely a teenager.
yeah. But he
But see, man, these folks be thinking like, this is the thing, bro. Even more than ever right now, man, you gotta stay out the way because stuff like that, man. For real, bro. Like, he spit on the wrong person, he gonna die. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take him out. He better be glad that's all he got.
that's all he got. Yeah, that's all he got.
You know what I mean?
He spit on a grown man. It's
immediate violence.
It's immediate. It's immediate.
Come
it's
on,
immediate.
bro. Like
Like-
y'all gotta.
I think there's two things that people really will like really erupt over violence over: being slapped and being
Slapped, for
spit
sure.
on.
Yeah.
I'd rather be punched than be slapped because I'm
punch me,
not even worth a punch. That shit's disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's very disrespectful. You slap me, I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying?
Like, pimp smack me. You gotta really go there with somebody that do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you slap me, man. I swear, yo.
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna bite your leg. I'm gonna do something. If I can't get
It's gonna get
it's
ugly.
gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
you
man.
walking out with something.
We don't condone violence.
No.
But it's certain situations.
Yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
like, you still gotta wake up and look yourself in the
certain
mirror as a man.
situations, you have to put hands and feet on people. There's certain situations you have to put the hands and feet. If you don't put the smack down, literally down, I'm not gonna look at you the same.
What you think the people gonna say if the bus driver don't do nothing after he spit on him?
Yo.
For the rest of his life.
Well, a good thing about it is
Come on,
after the people on the bus, you probably won't. Nah, it's the same route. You gonna see
yeah,
them
so a
every
lot of
day.
people
You
gonna
see
be
them
a lot of the same people on the bus.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, that's
Like,
the dude. That's the
damn,
dude
bro,
that got
that's-
smacked.
that's-
That's the dude that got spitted on. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Look
the
at
bus
him.
driver. Remember that bus driver who went viral?
Yep. That's
You know what I'm
him.
saying?
That's him right there. Look at him.
that's
It was like on his neck and his feet. Man, man, look. Nah, man. I can't.
When you see how he had him old school, like,
he was
you
beating
pin
him.
him down,
He was beating him down.
and then you use your forearm to like move his hands down like
he
that,
was-
so he could
he had some form of
kept
training.
moving him down to his chest.
That was.
I was like, nah, that's man. I don't know how long y'all gonna let that go on. He need that, but
That bus driver job was not his. That was his second
Had him
job.
down
Son. He
there
was
like-
muscle. He was muscle back in the day.
see, man, I do scenarios, man.
He was choking him,
Pops,
right?
I do scenarios. Pops probably work at the kitchen somewhere at a middle school, but he do that part time. See what I'm saying?
That bus driver could go through Wilkinson, Walmart anytime. And
Oh, nah,
he be all right.
West Side certified. Holla at me. You had to get out. Unc, I ain't gonna lie, you had to get out. If he spit on you, I didn't know why you was beating him like that.
Yo,
but if he did that,
He
nah.
was choking the hell out of him, man. That was crazy, man.
I don't even know
Man,
why like people even take it, like how you could even get to that point to feel like you gotta disrespect somebody like that.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. Smacking and spitting. I can't do that, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, don't do
Well, I hope everything works out for the man, and I hope the young boy, you know, that the lesson he learned is don't ever spit on somebody, you know, or you know, because you might get choked.
It's no way. He choked him out.
Choked him
bro,
out.
head
He was choking him and hitting him.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
he was
getting down.
pissed, bro.
Yeah, he was.
He lost it.
Ain't no way nobody in that precinct probably like those police officers and detectives probably like, man,
really
we
don't
finna
wanna
just
do
let
this,
you
man.
out, bro.
Yeah,
we
really
had to arrest you, but you'd be out of here in about an hour.
Yeah,
You know, we're not finna lock you up.
it's not like you were selling chicken wings and shit. For, you know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to Vera, man.
We got Vera in the back. She going. But you, I don't want to do this.
I want Miss Vera, please come on our podcast. Please. We'll do whatever it takes.
Via
Come on the
satellite.
podcast.
It has to be via satellite.
Satellite,
Yeah,
I don't
satellite.
care where you at. Yeah, Chicago.
Do it from the do it from the mess hall, baby. And Chris and
For the mess hall is crazy. Hey, I don't know, man. You think? I don't know. You think they're gonna let her cook in the
Nah, son. Can't put nowhere around food, son. She has to go to auto repair. She has to go to auto repair, son.
I bet the people in there gonna be trying to get them to let her cook. I guarantee.
They might.
The women gonna be like, nah, Miss Vera gotta cook, or we gonna have a riot in the prison.
They just gotta do inventory after she leave the kitchen.
They gonna have the cameras in there. Clearly, the school she was at didn't have no surveillance. She got off for 4 years, bro. Come on.
Yo, did Chris Jones pay her for 1.5 yet? Or we don't know that yet.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I know he did tweet it, and then they had mentioned it on the
He could pay all day, but she still got to do the time. It ain't worth it, man. Keep your money, man.
At least the restitution ain't gonna be as hard on her though, if he do that. So she just got to do her time. She probably gonna do them about 4 years, if that.
If that. But if she, I tell you,
If she get out, man, you can't go back to working in the kitchen.
But look, and we didn't think about this last time. And I don't want to stay on Vera too much longer, but I got to think about this last time. If she was trafficking, if she was doing it in Chicago, it was different, but she was going through state lines, that's trafficking. That's trafficking.
No, she probably wasn't going through state lines.
If she was going,
she might have been.
If she dipped in Gary, if she dropped some wings off in Gary or Wisconsin, which is a stone's throw away, that's trafficking. That's feds.
Come on, bro. Because she might have been moving in Wisconsin. Because that's a long time, bro.
Yo,
she might have been getting off. Yeah.
She was
Wisconsin right there.
She was trying to open up.
Indiana right there.
Right there. That's a hot lick. And they eat chicken out there, bro. They barbecue like a mug. So they eat chicken out there, son.
Damn, I wonder what kind of chicken was she cooking it? Because Chicago has great chicken.
Yeah. Deep fried, son. Had to be deep fried, son.
Oh, the Harold's?
Oh, yeah. Harold's out here.
What's that?
They got Harold's out here, too, in Charlotte.
What is it?
Which one?
It's not Roscoe. Nah, not Roscoe. It's like
Roscoe's is Cali.
Rufus or something like that. Man, I know one. Boy,
I know. Every place called Rufus that got chicken. They said Shine's going to be some good chicken.
it is good. It's on the west side of Chicago, too.
So what about your boy 50 Cent? Had a nice festival in Shreveport.
Yeah, I saw
And your man Hurricane Chris come back talking about he taking over the city, he using the city, didn't put no artists on, and you only gonna let somebody that's not from your city come out here and do this and do all this, and he even put on no local acts, whatever. Which he did put. He did have Fredo Bang there. 50 Cent, of course, immediately responds with with two memes. One from boys from one was from Juice, where they call your boy Local when he was trying to get the DJ contest. He was like
Flex.
He was like yo.
Oh no, Omar Epps. Yeah.
Omar Epps. He tried to get in, and he was like basically Queen Latifah was like you Local, and then he did another one from Men's Society. But your boy Tracy was like, this shit don't get no play in my ride.
Right. Yeah.
So basically 50 is saying Hurricane Chris is washed up. Which, I mean, he only had one song, was Bay Bay Bay, right?
Hey, baby.
So
you know what's crazy? No, go ahead, I'm listening, bro.
no, I mean, no. What you guys say? Because I'm curious about your point of view on this.
I saw that this morning, came across my timeline, and I had to go look into it on YouTube.
Right.
But I mean, bro, it's the same story, bro. Like, it's the same story of low-key hating shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this man just turned your entire state. Like Shreveport. Like, we wasn't thinking about Shreveport. You think
Not
about
at all.
Louisiana, you thinking about New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
That's it.
Now, Shreveport really on the map. People
Yep.
was saying what I said last episode. Bro, he turned this shit into, like, Vegas. You
Damn
know?
sure did.
Bro, if somebody if somebody came here and turned the economy up in my own city, we all getting paid.
We all getting
you
paid. What
should
you
be
mad
trying to
about?
work with him.
What you mad about?
You should be. I thought he was locked up or something.
No. He caught. I think, but allegedly
He got off?
No, he got off. When I heard he got off, last time I saw him, he was in front of the General Assembly performing "Bay Bay Bay," which I thought was embarrassing as hell. Like, why
Yeah,
would
you
they
talking
have
about
him?
that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
why would they have him? And like, they were giving him an award or something, and he was in front of the Assembly. He started doing a rap concert.
Man, they got
Yeah,
Meg at the
yeah.
RNC. I mean, no disrespect. Get your bag. But I'm like, man, come on, man. Y'all see this shit, bro. Come on, bro. We can't let this keep happening to us
Yo,
like this.
Bay Bay Bay. Bay Bay Bay.
Bay, man.
Like, I don't even know what that means.
And that song was lit.
That
Don't
song
get me
was lit.
wrong.
I ain't know
That
what it
song was
mean.
lit.
Yeah.
But like,
He's
and,
afraid-
and honestly, no disrespect.
Yeah.
He can really rap.
No, he
I've
got
heard
skills.
him really rap, like in
think he's got skills.
freestyles on radio stations and stuff. He can. I just don't know where he been at. But
He's the first dude I ever seen with beads in his hair since Stevie Wonder. So I mean,
Nah,
you know, like he
crisscross.
is. I mean, like why you laughing, yo?
Crazy, bro.
I mean, he brought it back. I'm not dissing. I'm saying it was different.
Nah,
Like
he was
yeah,
cold, man.
yeah.
I just really think, honestly though, bro, like to get back to what you asked me is just I would love for somebody to come and turn the economy around, especially somewhere like Shreveport.
Shreveport, yeah.
Like I've been to Shreveport.
Drove through there when I had to go to Dallas.
Bro, yeah, we played against. I forgot the colleges there when I was at Tech, Georgia Tech. I forgot the name of it, but
Oh, they-
yeah,
they-
man, like just
they
like
have a
you
lot of
should.
casinos
I
out
don't
there.
understand why you would do that when
Bugging.
you could easily get a contact or somebody to link you with 50, and you should do that with him. You from there. Yeah. You should have it could be a job for you.
Yeah.
He could create a job for you.
Well, he should have made a phone call first, man.
You don't have to just go. The phone, the
phone,
Instagram,
yeah,
like you
you
just go straight to that,
stop.
and now all your bridges are burned. Because
Yeah,
50 is the last person you want to do this
You want
shit
to do
with.
it. You want it. Your last one. You
He
want to
will
do
make
it to.
sure you don't have another record. You
Yo.
don't get another deal.
Nothing. And
He done
and
did that
and
shit
he
to
will-
hella people. Why would you fuck with him, mess with him? Excuse me.
And then he's gonna clown you. He's gonna clown you. He's gonna keep
And it's
clowning you.
never going to stop.
Never gonna stop. Man.
He's been on Ja Rule ass for like 30 years damn near or something.
Long time, son.
Come on,
Long
bro.
time, bro.
Why would you do that?
I don't know why he would do that. I
I
don't
would have
know.
called. 50 came here and it turned up like that. I'm like, hey man, I'm calling everybody that I can find. Fifth, what's good? Let's do some business.
Yeah. No,
You know what I'm saying?
No smoke.
No problem.
Bay, bay, bay.
No, like thank you.
Bay, bay, bay.
But I'm saying though, you see what I'm
Babe,
saying?
babe.
Like it's just it's weird, bro.
Yo,
It's
what is?
weird.
Yo, we got. So if you can, let's get a check or what bay, bay, bay actually means. I never knew what the actual chorus
Man, he-
meant. Is that like a
Hey, babe, babe.
Yeah,
Hey, babe, babe.
Oh,
So
it's
they talking about a girl or
girl.
something.
Oh.
See, you New York people learn something new every day down here, man. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yo, that shit would never work for me. I go up to a girl like, hey, babe, babe, babe. You know, we do.
You
like,
go do that in New York, bro. They're gonna be looking at you like, hey, what's wrong with him?
they're gonna think definitely something wrong with me though.
Definitely, for sure.
But back to it. So Hurricane Chris, we'd love to get your side of the story if you.
We would love to have you on,
We'd love
Chris.
to have you on to get your side of the story on this.
We don't want no smoke. We just saying.
No.
No.
I want to go to Shreveport. I don't want to be there and have no issues. I don't want no hands and feet on me. I don't want anybody bothering me. I want to have a good time and be out there and enjoy Shreveport and see how great it is. So definitely, brother, we support both parties. No smoke over here. Now, next, they're having a horrible, I wanted to touch on this, a horrible pandemic going on in the Congo, Mpox. It's a breakout of
I
Mpox.
saw that.
Yeah, I saw a
I
guy.
didn't know what it was.
It looked like chicken pox on steroids, man.
Oh,
It's horrible, bro. Like I saw this guy did an interview, and you know the older like, you catch stuff like that, the older you are, the worse it is. But like I
Yeah.
think like 11 people die, but like 20,000 people have it out there. And
So
he
it's
was
kind
like-
of similar to
Yeah.
like COVID was a little
yeah,
bit, but worse because
it's worse. Yeah. So you know it's breaking out over there. So I wanted to give prayers out to the people in the Congo because it definitely is something serious and hopefully doesn't reach our shores.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We don't need no more of that.
Yeah, hell
Nobody
no,
need
man.
no more of that
I remember
kind
when
of
I had
stuff.
chicken pox, man, I looked horrible, son.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I remember when I had chicken pox, man. I was about 6, 7 years old.
So you was young. I caught mine at 13.
Yeah, man. I only had it because you only get it like once.
You only get it once, but when
But
you get it,
shingles is like
our shingles are bad
it comes
too.
off of that.
Yeah.
So God forbid, man. I remember I had chicken pox. I had to stay at the house. My mom and daddy had to work. Shout out to Uncle Charlie, man. Uncle Charlie came
Shout
to
out to
watch
Charlie.
me. Uncle Charlie was like, "Hey," because you feel kind of bad the first day.
Uncle
or two.
Charles, y'all.
Yeah, that's him. That's our Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie came to watch me because he wasn't working at the time, so mom and dad had to work. So I was like at the crib. I couldn't go to school.
Right.
But after that first day, you feel normal.
Yeah, you do feel normal.
But you
do feel
still
normal.
have the pops.
Slight fever. You do
Slight
get a
fever,
You get a
but
slight
like the
fever.
next day, I was good. So I'm like running around the house and shit. He like, hey, they gonna pop on you.
Yeah.
You gonna have scabs your whole life.
Yep. You can't.
So he scared the shit out of me.
And they itch.
Yeah,
but
you
you
can't.
get. I still got one on my chin right here. I have one on my
Yeah.
chin. I kept scratching it, and it caused a scar.
Yep. You know how many people grew up in the hood, man? All them people grew up in the hood with scars. I'm like, they not going nowhere.
Nah, nowhere. Son.
Face, arms, legs. You like, man, sit your ass down. I'm like, can I get a? But nah. I think my mama did give me like an oatmeal bath though.
Yeah.
That
She
worked
official.
good.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
official. Yeah.
Mama
yeah,
real
he
customer.
for the South for
Yeah,
real.
from
Yeah, the
the South,
oatmeal
bro.
bath.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
real.
Yeah, mom took care of me,
My
bro.
mom just threw me in the room and turned the lights off and said, "Survive."
Just be still. Don't scratch nothing.
Don't scratch nothing. You're gonna ruin your life.
You gonna look crazy forever.
I tell you what happened. So when I actually I was going to sleepaway camp, and when I had my outbreak, I was supposed to go back to sleepaway camp that weekend. My uncle Rob. He was grabbing me. He was like, "Yo, you feel warm?" I was like, "Get off me, man!" Because he trying to make me feel. I wanted to go back to sleepaway camp.
See,
you know what I mean?
Hey,
So
shout out to Uncle Rob and Uncle Charlie. Straight up.
DJ Bucket Bob. So
Yeah.
he grabbed me, and I was like, he's like, told my mom, he said, Lynette, check him, he's warm. So she checked me, and she was like, yeah, you are warm. We gotta go to the doctor's. So the next day, I broke out. So my grandfather took me to this place called HIP on Hillside Avenue. It's called HIP Medical Center, and they checked me out, right? So I had chickenpox. I couldn't go back to sleeping camp. I was devastated. So
Yeah, man.
he went to
What kind of camp was that?
it's Lutheran camp, sleepaway camp. It's called Koinonia. It's in Port Jervis, New York. I used to go there every
Like
summer.
summer camp. Mm-hmm. Oh, all right.
It's the best time ever, man. Canoeing, all that stuff, man. It was fun. But when I came back to the actual, when I left the HIP place or whatever, HIPAA, whatever, it was called HIP. You leave there. My grandfather went to the grocery store. So we go to the grocery store. I swear to God, I love cherries. So I saw this big bag of cherries. And Pops was like, all right, you can get those. So I got the cherries, went to the checkout store, right? So it was an Indian lady there. She looked at me and she was like, get him away from me.
Oh,
Get him away from me. He has chicken pox. Yo, my grandfather said, what?
he went crazy.
And he went, you motherfucking... you back, yo, I can't put on the show what he said.
Yeah,
right?
nah,
and
we
they
know.
they took the cherries and threw it at her, and I'm like, yo, Pops, not the cherries.
Yeah, I don't care about her.
But I need the cherries.
I need the cherries.
Yo, to this day.
Hey, Grandpa wasn't playing that, boy.
My grandpa's was
You
crazy.
know how them OGs is,
Grandpa's
man.
was crazy. Actually, Sonia's father, my grandfather used to hang out. Her grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hickey. He was like the most popular person in the family. He's like the one that used to yeah.
Shout out to Mama Love and grandfather. Shout out my granddaddy too, man. Zeke. He was like that in our family.
A word.
Yeah,
Hang out.
tattoo, right? Yeah, he
Tattoo.
was like 5 companies. You know what I'm saying? Run his own thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Big ass house, took care of the family. You know what I mean? Grandma was the neighborhood.
That's what's
nanny.
up.
Yeah, man. That's
what's
how
up.
I go, man.
My
Rest in peace.
My grandfather actually was actually the first black superintendent for New York City Transit. I never.
That's
knew.
crazy.
Yeah, I got a picture of him with just him in a room with a whole bunch of not no color stuff. Like he was the only black person.
Yeah.
sitting in front of the table around everybody else.
Hey, he interesting, bro. He's the most interesting dude I might know. You top 2 or 3 most interesting people I ever met in my life, man.
Well, nah,
the
man.
stories, everything, bro. We had to get the podcast.
Well, yeah. I mean, but we share our stories. That's what makes us. That's what makes it great. You know what I mean?
You know what time it is?
Yeah, man. But the cherries, and goddamn, man. I mean, if I could have just got the cherries, and still this day.
Did he go get
I
you
never-
another bag?
Nah, man. He left
He
the
just- he
bag
was so
there.
pissed off.
But he stuck up for his grandson. He loved it. I was on my
He had you. Yeah.
That's
Of
my
course
man.
he did. That's what's important.
Rest in heaven, Edward Moore, man. Raised me till he had him till I was probably 37, 38 years old.
Rest
So
in peace,
miss my
young
papa,
bro.
man. So next, it seems like your man Skip Bayless is looks like nobody wants to really go on a show no more and work with him. How do you feel about that?
Man, bro. Man. Like, I don't have a real problem with Skip Bayless. Like, when I was younger, you know, Allen Iverson is like he's like my second favorite basketball player after Mike.
Shout out to AI.
And as a person, that's
Bubba
like that's my homie in real life. So like when he was younger, Skip used to drill him, bro. Like pause, like he just used to kill him. Like it was always something negative. It was never nothing positive. You know what I'm saying? And I think over time, of course, like, you know, Chuck probably over that, you know, Skip, you know, probably, you know, it's not as bad. But Chuck had to bring it up and he was like, man, it's this dude on TV just talking shit about me every day. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, he kind of started doing that to LeBron. And there's certain people that he pick and choose to do that to. But I think the icing on the cake was, because over the years, you need some controversial people like that on TV. Like, I don't really hate Skip Bayless. I'm just like, that's who he is. He has to be in some kind of,
Yeah,
you
but it's
have
some kind
to
of mold to get
carve
people
out
in.
some kind of
Yeah.
niche.
Yeah.
Or hang your hat on some kind of attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Shannon Sharp, country uncle.
Yeah.
Everybody can relate to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Very big.
Yeah.
Big dude, man.
Stephen
Yeah.
A. Smith, controversial, New York. You know, that's what we known for.
Southside. From Southside Queens.
Oh, I didn't know he
Skip,
was from Southside Queens.
Stephen A. Smith is from Southside Queens. Yeah,
Okay.
He's from the
I don't
hood.
know why I
Springfield,
thought he was
Springfield
from-
Garden. Shout out.
I thought he was from Brooklyn.
Yep.
And
Gabriel
I mean,
Butler.
they all
Farmers.
have these like positive elements, but they also have these like kind of villain elements.
Yeah.
Not Shannon. Shannon is just like everybody love him.
Yeah.
But like Jason Whitlock, like he known for doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is a name of few, bro. But I think with Skip, he's a little outdated and a little bit out of touch with right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm him, if I'm one of the older guys in journalism, then I'm not gonna shit on podcasts because they're literally way more accessible.
Yeah.
Like people don't even really have cable no more.
No. I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
I don't either, bro. Like I'm on my computer, or we got the Netflix stuff like that. I can still watch ESPN. I just don't need I don't need to pay $345
dollars
a month. Or
in my house, I had 7, 8 TVs, and I'm sitting here paying $400 a month in DirecTV.
Yep.
Now now I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. I watch somebody else's DirecTV via
bro.
like I'm watching news in San Antonio or Nevada or LA or wherever I get my news. But like at the end of the day, you know. You don't have to have that no more. You could choose to watch a movie. You could choose to watch a show. You know, it's just different.
You can still watch ESPN. You can still watch Fox Sports. You can still watch YouTube, like anything.
But what I would say, so this is what I would actually, as a former athlete. Well, you're still an athlete, but as a former professional, I ain't gonna say that. You're a professional athlete, regardless, always in my eyes.
Thank you, my brother. That's love.
As an athlete who has a certain skill that you worked hard for, you are professional in that you reach the highest level of that profession. How do you feel that people can critique you and never even picked up a basketball or never made it to your level in their life? But they sit here and critique you about what you're doing wrong, but they don't have the physical ability to even do an inkling of what you can do.
It could be annoying at times. I never really had a problem with that. Like, even though I did have some shitty journalism, like journalists talk about just stuff that didn't, you know what I'm saying? But you talking about like, I remember when KD was in Oklahoma City and this one reporter out there, and Oklahoma, you gotta understand media, like New York media is huge. It can come from anywhere.
Right.
New York Times, the Post, all that, you know what I'm saying? But like, Oklahoma City is real insulated because it's a smaller market. So you gonna have more, the relationship between you and the journalists out there is going to be a little bit more intimate. It's closer to you. So the journalist, this is just an example to let you know.
Yeah.
The journalist wrote something like they lost. I think that's when they lost to, they might have lost in the finals of Miami or something like that. And the journalist put Kevin Durant, Mr. Unreliable. And his mom went crazy.
Of course, she should.
And Sam Press, like everybody was really upset about that because it's not like he played for the Knicks. Well, somebody can say something, talk shit about you every day in New York. It's just so many sports, so much stuff going on. Oklahoma City Thunder, it's the only professional team in the entire state.
So they got out there.
So
don't they have Little League out there too though? Little League baseball, right? I think it's big out there.
I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah. I mean, other than college football, Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
It's just the Thunder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, like professional sports.
Yeah.
So it was like really big, and he took that to heart because Kev was really passionate about stuff. I don't care about. People always say, he's emotional and all that. I'm like, he just care, bro. Like, you don't have to be an alpha male mentally to be great. Like, bro, just great. You know what I'm saying? So,
dropping gems today.
Yeah,
talking
bro.
real spicy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Cook,
but I never
right
really
now.
had a problem with it. But I can see how that can affect other people. But I don't really care about it because I'm like, you're not qualified to tell me when you know what kind of work I put in for this.
Same thing Richard Sherman said.
Yeah, bro. Like, do you know? And Richard Sherman is like a genius.
Smart
See
as
how
hell.
he had to check the shit
Phi
out?
Beta Sigma.
I didn't even know.
Smart dude. Very smart.
I did not even know he went to Stanford
Yes,
until
Stanford.
he went on First Take and he checked Skip.
Checked them.
That was kind of the beginning of like the younger athlete at the time.
Yep.
Like Allen Iverson wasn't gonna say nothing back to him. Like, Bron barely says anything back to him, but like people like Richard Sherman, like is more of outgoing younger athletes that they ain't going. Are they gonna defend themselves? Because you don't understand waking up. You don't understand doing this your whole life and having to put that work in like that.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, too, I just feel like all sports. Like I feel like I love to see African American athletes or people of different ethnic abilities own teams, get into leadership, get into the different markets of owning and even dictating the narrative of how these leagues work. Because I feel like, and this is across the board, whether it's been in music. In music, we don't own the record labels. So we have no authority over who gets signed. Or and I talked about that with Sadat X, over who gets signed, artist repertoire, or who's determining where the culture of the music is, who's determining what's good and what's not. So we don't have that power. So the higher ups are not us. Same thing in NBA basketball. Same thing. NBA basketball is changing a little bit. It's changing faster than I think any other league.
Absolutely.
But baseball is the same way. NFL is the same way.
Yeah.
We're the talent. We make up the majority of the talent. But at the end of the day, we don't have a say-so over the whole culture of it, or determining if that brother is good enough to be in the league or this. Like it's not our say, and I really have a problem with that. And it goes, but I think a lot of it is due to us, because I think we are the most talented people in the world. Michael Rubin was talking about it on the thing. We can touch on that, but like we're talented people, but at the end of the day, we don't take advantage of our opportunities. And we don't form like Voltron. We break off into pieces. And I always look at everything like that. Richard Sherman basing back on Skip Bayless was the best thing I've seen in years, because you're talking to an athlete who is not a dumb athlete. Before, people look at these athletes like as if they're dumb jocks. No, these guys have degrees. These guys have multiple majors that they've majored in school. You know how hard it is to be a student athlete, to play ball, get up, do what you. I'm talking to preach to the choir right now. You know how hard it is to still go to class and pass. I wasn't playing ball, and I barely got out of computer science and history.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And you got these athletes who are still putting that work in, but still have the discipline to go out and be the best at their craft. And then you got to read playbooks. These playbooks in NFL, I remember we talked about it with Lennon Little. These playbooks in these sports it's like a whole nother degree.
Yeah.
You got to know what play is. A play is being called out. You at the top of your level.
The crazy thing is, bro, like like school, and I went to Charlotte Latin, y'all know. Mm-hmm. And that like changed my life because it was like school and basketball was just like, I mean, I didn't care about nothing else but school and basketball because I didn't have no margin of error. I didn't have no margin of error. Like if I messed up, I'm going back over there. You know what I'm saying? Mom done sacrificed all this and I squandered, you know what I mean? Like, so it was just learning immediately how to be a college student in high school. So then I got to tech, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, it's like a job and it's the same mentality because I done trained myself for that in high school. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to the league and it's like, all right, now I don't have school anymore. So how do I fix that time? You know what I'm saying? Now you just in the gym, you know what I mean? Get a little older, get kids and stuff like that. But it's just a whole discipline thing from back then. So I personally am like, I don't mind if Skip Bayless if he would have said something about me, I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Like Richard Sherman was like, well, he was like, well, he told Richard Sherman, he was like, well, I think I'm a little more versed in what I do than what you do. And I'm like, how the hell you gonna tell him that? It's a world-class, rich-ass black athlete. You sit behind a camera. I'm not saying you don't prepare because he's one of the greatest at what he does.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be telling him that. Like how he was talking to Shannon, man, everybody was turned off. Who don't love Shannon Sharp?
Yeah.
Who don't love Uncle Shady?
That's Unc, son.
So you talking to him like that, bro, that immediately turned everybody off.
Yeah.
I knew eventually it was gonna be what it was.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
Just read the room, bro. Like read the environment, read society. Like nobody is putting over you white, no disrespect, but you know what the climate of the country is in.
Yeah.
So you know how they look. Nobody really liked you a lot like that anyway. You always was the villain.
Yep.
So now in 2023, 2024, you want to be all of a sudden, just because Lil Wayne come over there and give you a chain don't mean shit.
You gave him a chain?
Yeah, he got a gave a chain back a few, like some years ago.
You know he ain't
But
wearing
that don't
chain,
mean
man.
you
Yeah, that don't
part of
mean
the
nothing.
thing.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
You know
That
what I'm
don't mean
saying?
nothing. Yeah. Was it a Cuban? Or was it Cuban link? Or?
I don't know, man. It was something. You got a picture on it. I don't know. Some shit. I'm just saying, bro. That don't mean that in the bigger scheme of things if you're not reading the room in terms of like society.
He probably he got a chain. He probably can call him Tucci. He probably called Tucci. Tucci, give me a chain. Right. But anyway, so yeah, and I'm with you on this one, man. I'm with you all the way on that one, man. Skip Bayless, I want everybody to succeed. I have no problems. People succeed. I just feel at the end of the day, you have to respect these athletes. You have to give some kind of respect when you're interviewing them, when you're talking to them, whatever. Because without them, you wouldn't have the job.
Yeah,
they're the attraction. Yeah. So fix yourself.
I like that.
Get yourself right. But no smoke. I'm just talking about stuff. So next topic. Georgia man suing a hospital for losing 28 inches of his skull.
What the heck? What happened?
So I guess he had an infection or something. Right. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But
Nothing's asking, bro.
He said, what happened? Yo, look, no cap.
Chill out, bro. Literally.
About half a cap. But anyway, so what happened was he it's not a joking matter, but I guess he had an infection. Something happened, he had an infection or whatever, and they had to go into his skull. So they took a piece of his skull out. Then they charged him. I guess they took the wrong piece out of his skull. And then they charged him $19,000 to fix it.
This had to be in Atlanta.
I don't know if it's in Atlanta. Hey, Sonia, can you fact check that one? See if it was in Atlanta.
First fact check of the night, Mama Love. Let's go.
My money says Ohio.
I thought you said Georgia.
Oh no, it was in Georgia. It was in Georgia. My bad. Atlanta. So it must have had to be in Atlanta. If it wasn't Atlanta, it was Warner Robins, somewhere crazy like that. So.
That had to be Atlanta.
Yeah.
What was that, Grady Hospital? I hope it wasn't Grady. It was Grady. Y'all got to stop calling yourself Grady babies, man. They taking 20 inches of people's skull.
Yeah.
It was Emory Healthcare Hospital.
Emory. Oh wow.
In
Emory in Atlanta.
in Atlanta, I knew it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
And they like notable.
They
Like,
notable.
They, like,
So
Damn.
I guess when you sleep on his pillow, how you gonna sleep? You gonna be like this? Or you gonna,
I'm not answering. That.
my bad.
What's wrong with your cousin, Mama Love?
But you know when you,
I got it. I don't even want to.
You know when you.
What did he have? What did he have going on? Though?
I don't know. Let me find out because I'm not sure. You know, I be skimming through stuff. I don't. Yeah, the brain bleed. Okay.
Oh, it's like a hemorrhage on his brain.
Yeah, hemorrhage on his brain. So then they took the piece of the skull out to fix the hemorrhage. They say they charged him $19,000 to fix it, right? I ain't know.
Do you have 28 inches of your skull, bro? It's like, yeah, like
It's crazy, son.
damn near whole head. Like, what is this?
It's like Slot. You ever seen Goonies? Remember Slot? They used to have the head like that. Like
I'm not
that's how
doing
it's-
this
that's
with
how
you,
it's
man.
gonna look like. No,
I'm
saying that's how
not
it look
doing
like.
this with him, man. I'm not- Hey,
No, I'm saying that's how it's gonna look.
That
though.
was
So
my
look,
man.
I was like, you like
Used to
Baby
love
Ruth?
Goonies.
That's
Goonies
my
is my
movie.
shit.
That's my movie.
me and
son.
mom watched Goonies, bro, like 100 something times in my life.
Guys.
Yeah, that's my man.
That's crazy. Yo, man.
We had a dude in middle school that was like that.
But
They
like,
used
yes,
to call
yeah.
him bro. I was like, man,
They used to call him what?
the dude, what's his name?
They used to call him Slaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's how he looked though, because his head, because Slaw's head was like a. Anyway.
How you know?
Anyway,
You
nah, I
ain't
saw a
seen that
picture.
on?
I saw a picture.
You did?
I saw the picture. Yeah, it's on my phone. Yeah, I'll show you to you, son.
You want to put it up on Mama Love?
It's right there. Yeah. Side joint, son.
Yeah, that's about right. Cause this,
Can't get no
That's
more
a lot.
tapers. It's a wrap, son. No more tapers. So anyway, let's move on.
son is crazy.
Let's move on. So
I got something.
What's up?
Real quick, just one.
What's
well, I got a couple.
okay, go ahead.
Well, you switched it. I'm gonna go back to sports for a second. Since we were talking about football, basketball. So the whole thing right now is kind of like, because it ain't a lot going on with the NFL yet, except preseason football, which has been pretty good.
Actually been good. That boy
think-
Caleb
you-
is nice.
Oh, yeah, he
Chicago
nice.
Bulls, he a
Yeah.
problem.
Bears.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chicago Bulls. My
There you go with the shit.
Chicago Bears. Excuse the Pino.
Yeah. The Vino is on one. Vino is Vinoing. Nah, but CeeDee Lamb, we always got to talk about something with the Cowboys. We talk some sports.
All right, go
Football
ahead,
season
man.
on the horizon.
You pain me with this. You
Yeah,
pain me with
nah.
this.
So he turned down like $33 million.
Was it a year or just all around or?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was a year because if you look at who's this? Jalen Waddle just got the bag. AJ Brown just got the bag. And they're around like 32, 33 million. Somewhere around there. But you know the market is the market. So I think CD got offered more than them. But he turned it down. I'm like, what are you on?
Maybe he
I
won.
don't even pay wide receivers. But see, no, I do, but not like quarterbacks or edge rushers or something like that.
But somebody gonna pay that money. They need him. He nice.
They're gonna have to pay him. They know it. Cause he like a top 3 receiver in the league to me.
Yeah, I think he's official. They gonna get the money. They can't go the season without him. You know, and
Yeah,
that's
Jerry was on that talk. Jerry Jones was, I'm glad he's not here risking an injury. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But he
Trying to be
like,
smooth with
Jerry,
it.
you know you got that for me, man. Come on now, let me get that.
Get that
A
bag,
top
son.
3, dead or alive. I need that.
Hey, Jerry, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Jerry.
I couldn't see CD. What's CD Lamb walking? Like, what's the last time you seen like a top 3 receiver ever not get his bag? Eventually.
Yeah, I haven't seen one since. Well, did Odell get a good bag when he was doing his thing or no?
Who?
With Odell Beckham.
Yeah, he got a bag.
Yeah,
like
Odell-
early.
Early, he got a bag.
I mean,
right?
the market was different. Like they
Yeah.
getting paid more now.
Right.
Like them younger dudes.
I'm thinking about all the like, and your boy on Minnesota Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, he a problem.
Bag.
Bag,
He probably
son.
the best receiver in the league.
Bag. He been to Shreveport.
Straight up.
He probably spent half of that bag in Shreveport. You know, that's where he from, right?
Yeah, he from out there. I think he. I
LSU?
Yeah, I don't know if he's from Shreveport, but I think he is from Louisiana though. Like a lot of them don't leave. Like
they stay there.
Texas,
Yeah.
like the Longhorns. Like a lot of them, they don't leave.
Well, there's no need to. And when I was working in Dallas, yo, you get a house for like $200,000 and it's beautiful, and you got mad land. You go to McKinney, You could be out there in Plano, Frisco's a new move. When I was there like 2
I used
years
to get
ago.
my hair cut in Richardson. I used to ride around them neighborhoods.
Come on, man, Allen. Like, yo, it's like it's so much money
my
out
boy,
there.
shout out to my brother
Come on.
Kendrick Perkins he's from Beaumont, Texas. But they live on the outskirts of Dallas. And I'm talking about, like, he was like, man, when we first moved over here, we was like, it was on like 3 or 4 houses in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the rest just all land.
That was packed. It's
Yeah,
packed.
now they just been
But there's so much
building,
land
bro.
out there now. So they still, it doesn't matter because they still like when I worked for Santander in the bank out there, and when I was there, they had pushed Plano was already built up, so they moved to Frisco. Frisco, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's Frisco and McKinney. But a lot of IT companies are leaving and going from LA to
those
Texas
areas.
because the land is cheaper.
Land is cheaper.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Dallas is crazy, but Dallas cold as hell during the winter though. Man, I was
yeah.
out there, man. It was stupid, man.
Man,
Some dude-
Dallas,
yo.
I played that half a season. But
American Airlines Arena.
yeah.
Yeah, their tickets are higher than what Charlotte's is. Because I tried
For the
to
games?
Man, I had,
Yeah,
I
bro,
was seeing
because it's
ticket
dirt and the
holders,
whiskey
yeah.
and all them back in the day. They want to chip. They
I had-
should.
I had seen tickets. I've had seen tickets. Hornets. I've seen tickets with the Hornets for the last 8 years. So when I was working out in Dallas, I still had my Hornets tickets. But then I went out there, wanted to go to a game, but the seats that I have in Hart Charlotte were like,
Yeah.
it was high as hell. I'm like, oh hell no.
Different market, man.
Yeah,
Shout
market
out
is
to my,
stupid.
hey, man, Dallas was crazy. I used to love going to Dallas.
You ever
Like,
been to Deep Ellum?
Where?
Deep Ellum. That's
Where is it?
Yo, Deep Ellum is like where all the bars are and stuff. Like, so if you go to Deep Ellum, I went out there when I was staying out there. I stayed out there for about 7-8 months when I was working. I flew back every week. Deep Ellum is like where it's kind of like Noda, but it's way better.
Okay, yeah.
But it's way better. Like it's like popping. But then you go up to the ritzy spots over there. But the downtown part is like real kind of shady. Like downtown Dallas is like real shady. You know what I mean? Like near Dealey Plaza or whatever. It's kind of, and then I'm gonna tell you the worst hood I ever been to. And I've lived in Baltimore. I lived in New York. I've been a lot of places. I've been to Garrett. The worst hood I ever been to is in Dallas, Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff is
Yo,
like that.
yeah.
Shout out to all my guys from Dallas that went to basketball
Matter
camps.
of fact, your boy Beezy used to go to the Lifetime gym I used to go to in Plano. He goes to that gym. I used to,
Yellow Beezy?
Yellow Beezy. He was in the gym. Shout out to Yellow Beezy.
Yeah, shout out to
cool
Yellow
as hell. I
Beezy.
ran to his bodyguard. He cool. He's playing, but he cool as hell. But real talk, like
Oak Cliff really like that.
Man, come on, man. Come
He
on,
crazy.
man. Yo, and I walked in there. It was cobblestone. Like I don't know if it's the hood. The hood. Listen, I got lost right outside this. I got lost by accident. Have you ever seen the Master P album covers, like the Ghetto Deal, when they have like all the diamonds and the broke dudes and the fiends? Yo, it was like 6 blocks of that, son. It was 6 blocks of Master P's album covers from back in the 90s, bro.
I'm gonna shout
Horrible.
out my dog, man. That's from Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas. Yeah, my man. He was a point guard at Oklahoma State. I remember because we went to camp, like Nike camp every year, NBA camp.
Right.
And he was real good when he was really young. He was
nice.
What I'm saying? He was super nice point guard. Byron Eaton, that was my guy, man. He crazy as hell, but he was cool as hell.
From the Cliffs, man. He got
Yeah,
it
he
crazy.
could hoop, man. Yeah, I remember that, man. Because that's all they used to talk about. It was so many dudes from Dallas. And then my bro Jeremy Smith, that's from Fort Worth, Texas. But
No doubt.
got a lot of homies from Texas. Texas is love, man.
No, Texas is love.
I love
I remember
Texas.
I went out there. I played my first time going out there at 96 when I was playing ball. Like really, when I was in high school, and I was trying to like really hoop. They put me against this. I was in Amarillo, Texas, though.
Oh, yeah.
I flew into Dallas, stayed with my aunt for like 3 or 4 days. Shout out to Ethel. And then I went to go see my dad. I ain't seen my dad in like 16 years. And I was my dad balls, but when I was trying to show up for my dad. They put me on this cat. Now, Texas dudes are big. Like New York is point guard. So we just, and I was small back then. But he put me on this dude called the Hammer. This kid was 13 years old, son. He was 33 years old, son. Like,
Yeah. It's different.
Big thick ass sideburns and shit.
Yeah.
Like big ass.
We eat different out there.
Yeah, they eat that. Yo, pause. But it's the beef. It's the
Cornbread fed. We in the South.
We're in the South. So I ran to somebody tomorrow. They're like, "Are you going to the Coolio show?" This is when Coolio was hot.
Yeah.
This is back in the days when I was like, "Nah, man." I listen to Red and Meth, man. You listen to that shit.
No,
Take your
man.
ass on a fantastic voyage if you want. Anyway, shout out to Coolio, son. No doubt. Rest in peace. We
Rest
love
in
you, baby.
peace, Coolio.
No doubt. Yo, quick segue, son. Cheese doodles or cheese puffs, son?
Cheese puffs, bro. You tripping?
I was about to give you a cap. You won that one, son.
Yeah, you know what time that is. Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah, cheese puffs are the best, son. So let's talk about this. I want to touch on something a little bit serious because I feel like it's really killing the community. It's fentanyl crisis in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Fentanyl. It's all over the world. But like you know, I've been seeing a lot of articles and a lot of people that are on that you know like are doing casual drugs and things like that or whatever. Like even down to like what cocaine, marijuana. They're putting fentanyl in marijuana now.
That's what's scary.
That's scary as hell.
Because at one point, and I mean, all of it's bad.
Yeah.
But you know, like I played on the West Coast for a while, so like I didn't realize. This is just when I would go visit LA. I'm in San Francisco, Oakland, or whatever. I was like, "Hey, man," and then I seen it in Atlanta too. You go to a lounge or something, you go in the bathroom, they in there getting to it. Cocaine. And I'm like, damn, this shit like weed. It's like the 80s again. But now they mixing it and cutting it with that fentanyl stuff. And I mean, that shit taking people, it's like almost, it's low key an epidemic, bro.
Yeah, people are dying, man.
Yeah, because it's so strong, bro.
Yeah.
People can't stop. You know what I'm saying? It's even more like, you know, you can do coke. Like, I have never done anything.
No, I don't.
But
never,
like,
never. I don't.
like,
I don't do any.
You can do. You can. Yeah, I don't do shit. You can do.
You know what scared me? And I'm not.
Because it was already strong. Like it's like crack.
Well, it killed Lynn Bias, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I always learned about the Lynn Bias story, so I never tried that stuff.
Yeah, no.
I never tried it because if you could just do one thing of it and it could take you out, and then like you know, there was a dude on my block. His name was Boris when I was living in Southside Queens. And he used to come to he lived next door to my grandfather's house. And he'd be like, hi. And my mom told me one time, like, he was normal. He just had a bad trip.
Yep.
He had a bad trip.
That could end you.
It could end you. He was never the same. So I always was scared of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but with this fentanyl stuff, it's like, you know, it's like people just dropping like flies.
Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I got 4 kids, and I'm done. Obviously, but like, you know, I pray for them and try to make sure that, you know, I'm you know, always, you know, I worry about them now. Like my mama used to worry about me growing up. You know, we in the projects. I'm like, man, we still gotta worry about this shit. They ain't in the projects. It's more stuff, different.
It's different.
And like, you know, I'm like, man, I don't even know. Like, I thought about. I'm like, man, I don't want to bring no more kids in this world, man. It's so messed up right now.
Wow.
It's so messed up, man. It's got to be hard as hell to raise like a 2 or 3 year old right now, thinking about when they turn 17, 18, what the world gonna be like.
Yo.
It's already crazy, bro.
Yo.
So it's like, man, I hate
my
that,
heart
man.
right now. You hit my heart right now, man.
Yeah, bro, it's real
It
talk.
hit my
Cause
heart right now,
I'm
man.
like, look, and this is my other thing too, bro. You asked me. Look, bro. And I always thought like this.
Talk to me.
When I was a kid, I tell Mom, I'm like, Mom, you know how like we got like gun crisis, drug crisis, like where we from in our element? Mom, ain't nobody in the hood making no guns. Ain't nobody in the hood making crack cocaine, like the shit you need to make it. You know what I'm saying? They not creating that out of nowhere. Where's it coming from? And then, you know, we start going down the little rabbit hole of like how the drug game started, you know, how the gun, how the
Flooded our
the
communities.
gun exchange work, you know, and it's just getting more sophisticated, which is scary.
Very scary.
So
scary.
you just gotta pray and just as much as you can
You know
keep
what,
your kids active in positivity.
you know what I pray for. I was with my 3-year-old Mickey. I was with her yesterday. We was in the bed watching. She fell asleep with me, and I pray that I can be here long enough to be here for her,
Right.
to guide her the right way. And I pray for health because you know I really want to be here as long as you know to shape and help shape and mold her into what she can be. It's scary
Facts.
out there, man. I got you know I got my babies. I have all girls, and you know stuff. They come in my car sometimes and there's stuff they listen to. I try not to get on them because I want them to have their freedom of art and express. But then also as a respect factor. I grew up in a different era. I wasn't playing Redman or Naughty by Nature around my grandfather. My grandfather would be like, turn that crap off. I'm gonna knock your head off.
Right.
And the kids now, it's like we've
Our
been
grandmama
we've been,
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been losing. I feel like we letting them have too much leadway and not really giving them limits on what they can do, or even because it's a disrespect factor at the end of the day. You know, if my kid comes around and she's playing Sexy Red in front of me and is cursing, I tell my daughter, I say, I don't want to hear that. Turn it off because you don't respect. If you think you can play that in front of me, it's disrespectful and it's not cool, and I don't want to hear that. And if you do it behind my back. I can't condone that.
You can't control.
I
what
can't condone
you
it.
can't see. You right, bro.
You know what I mean? But it has to be. But with our era, there was a certain amount of respect that we had. Like, yeah, we do it behind their back. Of course we did. But we didn't do it around them.
Yeah,
Because if we did, you know what happened? Pop goes the weasel.
it's on.
It's on. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like I'm gonna tell my daughter the other day, I was like, yo, you can't play that in front of me. It's too much cursing. I ain't listening to that when you're in the car. You're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I said, you do it. You can't control when you're not around me, but I said, when you're around me, you're gonna have that respect. And a lot of parents want to be friends. I ain't your friend. I'm your parent. I'm gonna raise you. I'm not your friend. Now, when you get 18, 19, you're in college, we can work on being friends. But I gotta raise you in this world.
Right.
Because I gotta make sure you survive and make it to where I've made it, or to get to my age. And that's my job. And if I don't do that, I failed.
Right.
I failed.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with you on that, bro. I had a little bit different upbringing with my mom, so to speak, because like now around my grandmother and grandfather, like them, like me and my grandma, we listening to like Betty Wright and shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and Paul listening to like the Temptations.
Good
like
stuff.
I would never play. I couldn't even play like Brand New being around them, even though it was positive.
It was positive, yeah.
They still like.
They still
you know
little
what I'm
race.
saying?
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
like. We don't want to hear that shit.
Shout out to Sadat.
Yeah, shout out to Sadat.
Y'all still was talking some racy stuff.
Pooh Bah.
Yeah,
yeah.
still was talking
They
racy.
was. Yeah, they was on some.
Y'all was talking spicy a
That's
little
the
bit.
first album I've had in my life. First rap album I've had in my life. Yeah.
I gotta link you up with him, man.
Yeah, I know,
my
bro.
dude.
I saw you that interview. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, we gotta hang out, man. Yo,
Yeah.
he cool as hell, man.
Lord
You know what I'm
Jamar
saying?
and them.
Lord Jamar, son. We
Yeah,
live large.
Yeah, Grand Pooh Bah. But yeah, so look, my mom, right? So like I grew up, like my mom used to like watch the movies and listen to the music with me. So like we went to the movies and watched like Menace to Society. We went to the movies and watched Juice.
Yep. My mom did the same
Boys
thing.
in the Hood.
Yep.
First,
Cause she could,
like crazy.
She controlled the narrative.
Yeah, she can explain it.
Yeah, she explained it. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And then like, what was other shit?
No, you get a lot of movies. House Party.
Yeah, but House Party was like
before-
fun. Like
yeah,
that was like
fun.
me.
Yeah.
We all went
Yeah.
and watched that
Yeah.
together.
That was classic.
Yeah. And we watched it at the crib because you had
Do the Right
Blockbuster.
Thing.
Do the Right Thing for sure.
Do the Right Thing.
Crooklyn, like
Your aunt, do the right thing. My mom had me in the movie theater. She was like, she kept talking the whole time. She's like, see what happened? They choked him. See what happened? That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, that's how my mom
during
was.
The whole,
I'm like,
yo,
we can't pause this, mom. We in the mood. Come on, let me hear what the. Come on, man. Like,
what about just like Eleanor Bumpers? Yup.
Yeah, but Do the Right Thing was positive.
Yeah.
But it was like very much so like my mom used to be. I'm like, the first crazy tape I've had was Too Short. My mom got me a Too.
you
We
went
listened to the
hard.
whole album in the Nissan, bro. In the red Nissan Sentra. Mom got it in there. I'm like, Mom, pause that. That's for real?
Get it while the getting is good.
Yep.
Well, you tell me.
I said, Mom, this like the movie, like with Juice, when Pac killed Raheem. I'm like, man, why he kill his friend like that? Is that real? She like, it's not. It's a movie, and that's just music. But this is all based on reality. So like the element you live in is like where they supposed to be at in this entertainment space. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And she really broke that down because it's easier for me to explain to my kids like what's real and what's not. Even though I feel like they have a better understanding than I did back then, but they exposed to a lot more. So I'm like always on deck to explain shit to them. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, Mother Angie,
Shout out to Mama Angie.
Mama Angie. She would take you to the movie theater, and she would have you watch these movies, but she would guide you through it so to let you know what was actually going on, because our young minds couldn't interpret a lot of that stuff. And a lot of stuff we know the background knowledge behind it.
Yeah. She used to watch, we watched all those movies, man.
Powerful, man. Powerful.
Like Casino, like, I said New Jack City Boys and yeah, all that. All of that, bro. Goodfellas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she used to love Mafia movies too. And I got that from her, because I love them.
I love it. Yeah, Goodfellas is classic. My
music, everything, bro. But she made me understand that, look, this ain't, don't go out there thinking. Like now, I think that more than ever for like our little, black boys and black girls, bro, and everybody, low key, it's such a detachment from entertainment in real life. They don't even care.
No, they don't care. No.
Like, they doing shit, like it's 13, 14-year-old boys going to jail for like mass murders. Like, I'm like, damn, is it like Call of Duty, GTA, like making them feel like this is real? I can go do that. The guns though, you know what I'm saying? And the way they promoting it, like these people like, hey man, if I put this up, we're gonna get like 94,000 followers in like 5 minutes because we doing and promoting this, and these companies are backing it.
Well, see, also too. What's going on? I feel as if I'm not promoting this because I don't do it, but like I had it happen to me. But a good ass whooping. One of these kids, these kids need an ass whooping sometimes, and I'm not promoting it. Don't put that on my platform. I feel like I feel like what goes on in your house is your business. And as refers to you taking care of your family. Me personally, I don't hit my girls, nothing like that. But when I was younger, I had hands and feet put on me. And,
you go with the hands and feet. That's a thing for today. Yeah, that's a thing for today. Hands and feet putting them on somebody.
There was no. If I like it's like a situation where it's like if grown up. What's the old saying? If grown folks are talking, you
be quiet.
You be quiet. This is not a conversation for you. And
that
so now
used to get dangerous.
It's get dangerous.
If a kid came in there,
a grown folks conversation,
bro,
it back smack take your head off without you even knowing.
I ain't even gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? And it was my grandpa's had rings. He had rings, so he would he had the pinky ring and he had this ring right here. So when he backslapped me,
you automatically got cuts and all kind of this shit's a white meat on your ass.
Statute of limitations up, and he's not here no more, so they can't do that to him.
Love you, Paw.
Love you,
no problem.
Love you, Grant. But no, he did it. I mean, he didn't abuse. I mean, there was a time.
It was just the form of discipline. It was then
discipline, and I feel like I'm not promoting it, but like sometimes you have to take control of your household. Regardless of every way you do, these kids are out of control sometimes. They talk back. Like there was no talking back in my house. If I talked back, I knew what the consequences were. So I was prepared to take the L.
Sometimes we had to just be ready to get the shit slapped out of you.
Yeah. Like
you gonna stand on business, bro.
Stand on business. I stood on business.
That's just gonna be what it is. Yeah. Mom ain't playing. My mama hands big too.
Yo.
What? You know what I'm saying?
What?
Bow.
All
right, I'm good now. I'm sorry.
There was some times where you stood on business and you had to say what you had to say, but you knew what was coming.
Yeah, you like, hey, look, when you at school, like, bro, listen, I'm letting y'all know right now, I probably ain't gonna be outside later. I'm already mentally preparing in like the third period of school that I might get the dog piss slapped out of me when I get home because I already know I was tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so you just gotta hit me, ma.
Yo, Ed, one time I came home, right? My mom said, you cannot watch TV. True story. True steals. So I come home, she's like, you can't watch TV. So my ass, 2:00, get home from school, I'm watching TV anyway. I think I was watching Cops and some other stuff, right? Heathcliff, I'm old. So I'm sitting there, so I'm watching.
The difference between Cops and Heathcliff is crazy.
It's crazy, but like Heathcliff, Popeye would come on at 2:00, then it was Heathcliff, and then it was Riff Raff, and then Cops would come on. Remember Cops?
Riff Raff was the white boy. Who's that? What's Riff Raff?
Riff Raff, it was the second part of Heathcliff, because remember Heathcliff was with Sonya, but then Riff Raff had, it was a two other dudes, Mongo. You know,
this is before my time, bro. I ain't gonna.
It's crazy though,
I
because
thought you
like,
were
it
talking
was
about
a
some other
junkyard.
shit.
They'll fight against the dog Leroy. They had a dog named Leroy, son. It was kind of racy. I don't know. Anyway, so
Before my time.
yeah, but anyway, the
all
cops would come on, make boom boom, and pause. Anyway, so look, so like I'm sitting there, and mom come home, so I turn the TV off when she come upstairs. South side, this is the house, my grandfather's house on 144th Road.
So you turned
Yeah,
it on.
between
You turned
Farmers
it
and
off
Rockland.
before she got home.
Turned it off. So she was like, "You been watching TV?" I said, "Nah." I'm gonna give myself a cap for that. I wasn't watching.
She went
TV.
and felt how warm that
She
TV
went and felt how
was.
warm the TV. I said, "Fuck
and
is she
knocked
doing?"
your yeah.
I was like, "How'd she do that? How'd she do that?"
How she know? Man, she felt the back of that damn TV. Shit steaming.
And she ain't put hands and feet on me. She put leather belts
Oh.
and a foot in my ass. But,
No, man.
But
I mean,
I
this-
learned that. I learned
yeah.
that the TV gets hot.
I figured it right there. I wouldn't even have thought about that if I ain't had kids. You know how it go,
Been
bro.
watching TV? No. Right to the back. The TV's hot. Take clothes off.
Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got some epic ass women. Like, and I deserve every one of them too. I tell my mama all the time. I ain't getting no ass whooping worse than when my grandma with me though. Cause I was on some no.
You had to get your switch.
Nah, grandma always had switches too. Yeah. So like mom, I was tripping. I was like 12. I was in like the 6th grade. And I don't know why. I just kept messing up, bro. Like just everything I was supposed to do,
Can't get
I was
right.
doing the opposite
Can't get right.
every day. Like, so my mom was like, oh, actually, this is when I was in like the 3rd grade. So I was like just acting out. I was
Right.
in the 3rd grade. I'm like 7, 8 years old. So like my mom whooping me ain't really
They ain't really doing that. Yeah.
nah.
you
So
been,
we live
you
with my
been.
grandma in Little Rock Apartments.
Okay.
So grandma was like, hey, look, so they gotta make you this behavioral sheet. It's like 5 different categories. Work done,
Right.
talk back,
Right. He's getting 4s and 5s.
talking to other people, like all kind of shit like that.
Right.
She was like, if you come in here and it's not all checks on there, I'm gonna whoop your ass every single day.
Damn.
So like for the first week, I was cool.
Yeah, you started slipping.
And it was like that next Tuesday, I came in that bitch with like 3 ends. Like, no, he didn't do this. No, he didn't do that. And she was like, all right. So grandma in there cooking. Grandma's the greatest cook ever in the world
Shout
of my
out.
life.
Shout out.
She in there cooking. I'm like, oh, I'm doing my homework. She see the thing. She like, all right, put it on the thing. She signed it, put it in. My mama had to work late. I'm like, oh, it's like 9 o'clock. I'm straight. She might have forgot. You know what I'm saying? Just ate. She made dessert.
Right.
Get my homework done.
Right.
I'm being nice, take a shower, get in the bed, bro.
Right. Oh yeah, that's when they get you in the bed, son. Don't let them get you in
Bro.
the tub. Shit.
Bro, 10 minutes. I looked at it. 10 minutes later, light come on. Hey, get up. What's going on, grandma? You know what time it is. I told you what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You thought I forgot. I ain't forgot about that. Man, she told my ass up, bro. And I deserved it.
Yeah.
And I ain't mess up no more the rest of the year.
You was straight.
Yeah, I was like, nah, that'll do it for me.
That must have been a good one.
I'm good. Yeah, it was it was one of the ones she knew I was still kind of moist from the shower.
That's what I'm saying. Your pores are open. Shit, it's
I'm
messed up,
chilling.
son.
I'm like, shit,
It's
I'm
messed
gonna
up,
sleep.
son.
I ain't wearing no pajamas
Yeah,
now. I'm just
you
gonna
was
have the
wildin',
boxes, the
son.
tighty
That's the
whities
worst.
on with nothing else.
Man, those are the worst beatings, son. When your pores open, son. Or when you in the bathroom, son. Pause. I'm telling you, my mom one time. I think she about to she about to get me, and I started running. So the way the kitchen was, I could run around the kitchen in the living room because it was like I could run around. So I was running around shit for like about 5 minutes, man. And she
was chasing?
she was chasing. She got tired. She got pissed. So she had a broom in her hand. Yo, she took the
Boy,
broom.
that's a real
She took-
70s.
Hey, yo, Ma, you know I ain't lying. Ma, you know I ain't lying. My mom's took the broom, and the broom wasn't no bullshit broom because this is just back. It's like back in the
back in the
like
day. That's
88.
real applewood trees and stuff.
She
What?
took the broom and broke it over her knee. She said, Rashawn, she said, bow. She said, Rashawn, when I get you, I'm gonna kill you. I was like, you ain't catching me at night, motherfucker. Not tonight. I ran around that bitch all night. So I'm at the dining room table, right? I'm sitting there. She's like, that's all right, you gotta go to sleep. I was there. I was at dining room table like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yo,
Mom did. Hey, nah,
she
that's
didn't
real.
get me, yo. She gonna kill me at night. I was like, yo, you ain't get me at night, man. You bugging. You breaking brooms. You doing too
Yeah,
much.
Bob going crazy.
You She broke that bro. I was like, nah, she be business. So she didn't get me tonight.
Nah, my mom did something like that one time. I remember like we went to the corner store. It was like a bread store up the street when we lived with my dad in North Charlotte at the time. And I was like picking stuff up in the store like a little toy. Like I was doing something, but I didn't realize what I was doing. And I ended up accidentally walking out the store with it. Like I wasn't thinking about stealing that. So we get to the crib. She get in the car. She like, what's that? I was like, oh, it was in the store. I didn't mean to take it. She was like, so you stealing? I'm like, no, Ma, let me take it back. She's like, nope, don't even worry about it. So I'm like, Ma, I don't even want this. I was really, nope, don't worry about
I caught
it.
a bad one like that too, son.
I'm in the shower that night. It's
Shower.
like 8
You
o'clock.
why you getting caught with your pores open? You in the shower. You got.
Oh,
Yo, you
she was a mastermind. She was waiting. I'm like, well, something wrong. What's up with you, Mom? Like, I'm in the shower, man. She come in, open the door with the switch. And but she didn't even open the curtain. She just went outside the curtain and just started popping me and shit.
Oh.
She was like, that's just a taste of what you gonna give me to get out. I was in the shower for 3 hours, bro.
She gave you a prelim.
She like, hurry up. I'm in there wrinkled up. I'm like, I'm not coming out. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna do that to me.
She was papping him, giving him a prelim.
What's
son.
crazy is I ended up getting out the shower. I was in the shower for like 2.5 hours. I was in there laying down in the tub, the shower
you was
running.
chilling.
I was like thinking like, man, how
you
am I
about to take this.
I gotta get a towel so I can at least try to draw.
Man, said
Bro,
he was on
she was
prelims,
wilding.
son. He was on
Moms was
prelims.
tricky. She like, I don't remember none of that. I'm like, well, I do.
I do, yeah.
Now they act like that. No, you didn't get that many women's. I was averaging like 3 a week at one point. I needed them.
My mom used to open her closet door in my grandpa's house, and it was all 80s Rick James belts. Red, yellow, all type. You know, because they used to wear that shit on their waist. They used to wear the big ass belts.
With the hiked up pants.
That shit was like, to me, to her, it was belts. To me, it was a torture chamber.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, you look at it
I'm looking at it
differently,
like,
bro.
you open, like, every time I went in that closet, man, it was crazy. So,
Man,
shout out to moms. Shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms.
Yeah. Y'all was
My
wild.
mom did when she started working for the DMV, and I seen how them big black belts look on the uniform. Yeah, it was over for me, bro.
Strap season.
Straighten up.
Yeah, y'all don't know what strap season is.
Straighten up that posture around here. Had to get right.
So we gonna close out this episode soon, man. But I want to talk about. I want to give you guys a tidbit thing. Like, you got anything you want?
Only last thing I'm gonna say is rest in peace to Nate Dogg. It's his birthday today.
Oh, rest in peace, Nate. What's your favorite Nate Dogg song? Or
Damn,
chorus?
I got a lot of them, man.
Or chorus?
Of course, the Regulators. And
Mount Up. It was a clear black night, a clear black moon.
it's him and Snoop got a lot. Like
Ain't
all
no
the songs.
fun. If the homies can't have none, it ain't no fun. If the homies can't have none,
every song he
When
got with
I
Snoop
met you
and Pop
last-
and Pop too. All this I like. Nate Dogg is one of the few artists that I like every single song he's on.
My
He was a
joint,
special guy, man.
my
Like
joint,
talent wise.
21 Questions.
Yep. That was your joint.
Fabulous joint too.
That was.
I can't deny it. I'm
You-
looking around it. You don't want to mess
Yeah,
with me.
yeah.
Got ain't me. If you Nate Dogg was the go-to guy for a hit for a long
He
time.
was the perfect.
perfect.
And they said he used to get down too. He would fight anything.
come
He was
on,
a
man.
gangster.
Yeah.
But see, he's like the only, like he the first like gangster singer that I knew about. You know what I'm saying? Like Death Row, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was the first one. Like we just knew Nate Dogg. Like Nate Dogg singing was like, we didn't even think about he was like an R&B guy.
Yeah.
He's saying gangster shit. He going crazy. I love him, man. Rest in peace, Nate.
Rest in heaven, Nate Dogg. We miss you, man. You put a lot on you gave a lot of influence to the R&B and rap community, hip hop culture as a whole. and you will always be immortalized
Facts.
in the game. So definitely want to give you a shout out. Black history fact. I just learned this today. Vermont was the first colony to ban slavery in the 1700s. Yeah, never knew that. Yep.
I
Vermont.
don't know who was responsible for that.
Yeah. I mean,
Somebody, because they got to have a. That's
Vermont was the
Well,
first.
that's like-
Vermont was the first place to ban slavery, the first colony to ban slavery in the United States.
Vermont is like upper East Coast, or is that like
Right
Midwest?
right beneath Maine.
Right beneath Maine.
Right beneath Maine.
all right.
And then so it's Maine, Vermont, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if my geography is correct.
Connecticut.
Connecticut's so when you go up, it's when I go to Martha's, it's that's how I know.
He gonna
That's how
bring
I
up
know.
Martha's Vineyard and
Yeah, you know that's my safe place. You come with me next year.
I am going.
You come with me next year.
I'm going. I'm going.
It's the
I
one
told
year-
you I'm going.
It's the 1 year it's gonna be on me. After that, you got paid. Like yeah.
Say less. I'm holding you to that. Say less.
Yeah, but Sonya been there. Sonya know how to get down out there. But anyway, so when you go up, it's Connecticut, then it's Rhode Island, then it's Massachusetts.
Oh,
Then after
okay.
Massachusetts, I think it's Vermont and Maine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Cold as hell. Like,
yeah. Now it's cold, but like during the fall season,
Great seafood.
what? It's beautiful, bro. You can't put a those places, man, are just different. So so it says right here, Vermont was the first colony to ban slavery in 1777.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so also for all you black HBCU black colleges, my Morgan State has a building called Carter G. Wilson, but Carter G. Woodson is on a lot of the buildings. So I always want to know what Carter G. Woodson did. He did a lot of stuff, but the one thing that we did was notable is that Carter G. Woodson initiated the first celebration of Negro History Week, which led to the Black History Month.
Oh, word.
So he's the one that actually segued Black History Month.
Do your research, man. My boy dropping jewels. A lot of knowledge I didn't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I was thinking like New York would be the first place that they banned slavery. Mm-hmm. Vermont's kind of random. But I mean, it is all the way. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, well, Massachusetts was where a lot of us were free. Like up north, period. Like in
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, man. But you know what it is, baby. We learn together. Iron sharpens iron.
It's a fact, bro.
You know what I mean? So
a fact.
that's how we move. So closing out, do you have anything you want to before we
Just
kill
to
this
say,
episode?
just for all my charlatans and everybody around, my hoopers. I just took the assistant coaching job at Harding
Congrats, brother.
University High School
Congrats,
on the West
man.
Side. It's the West Side,
doubt, no
West
doubt.
Boulevard Ministry right there. But shout out to Coach Corey Baker, Coach Keon, Coach Harold Johnson, and everybody, man. It took a long time for me to figure out that I really wanted to coach. So just to be involved. So, be on the lookout for the schedule, man. Harding High School.
Well, first off, I'd like to say congratulations on your new endeavor.
Thank you, brother.
And we know you're gonna make a great, addition to the program. Yeah. So
it's fun already, man. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
My man. Yeah. No doubt. Well, for all you, so I have an important announcement to make too.
What is it? I want to hear it.
Well, I actually just saved 20% on my car insurance by switching to Geico. So
shout out to giving them free promo. Now we gotta call them. Yo, we need 20% back. You know what I'm saying?
I need all my money.
Yeah. Shout out to Geico. Holla at us. We got you.
Nah, guys. So we just want to close out, but thank you for tuning in with us for this episode of Charlotte on the Scene. Thank you for our engineer Sonya, who's done a great job.
Mama
us
Love.
out. Mama Love. Shout out, no doubt. You know what I mean? Salute. And Ant, I see you on the next rebound, baby.
Come on, man. You know I'm on deck. Let's get to it.
Shots fired, man down. Let's go. See y'all.
All right now.